Cool, easy mode. All my other easy mode videos have been muted, so let's just get this done with. Stop being muted. Rogue Mage. If you've never been farming easy mode as a rogue, there's just a few things you need to know. Aggro range when you're in hide is like severely reduced, so it's super easy to just walk past mobs and hide. Even though you're only level 90 and they're 93. Also, you can't come in here with like noob quest gear. You need to have somewhat endgame gear. Nothing too crazy. Just I'm sure you could have like level 75 gear, something. See, like, look how close I am. Boom, no aggro. Anyway, the first time I was going through here, I was really scared and skeptical of like my aggro range. It's no big deal. So just hide through everything. Through all these archways. Bats always spawn here. Always easily avoidable. And around these kind of ways, we usually use an invis pot. But for this one, for some reason, we don't have to. This guy like never sees you for some reason. Neither does. Oh, he saw me. Okay. Oh, I vanished. That's the first time in the last 10 runs I've done. Anyway, he usually doesn't see you, but like I said, just be careful because he can see you. I usually just do what I just did, but maybe the other side he doesn't see you because I have done that more often that side. But usually I don't even aggro him at all. So, first boss. Always full buff. Maybe I don't have to use grassland, because if I don't dodge one hit, I get hit for 140k, so we don't worry about the mini bosses, only worry about the main boss. And we want to dodge here, so we're using evasion and we're using our dodge cape, which is Aoth Blade Cape from Varanus Nightmare. We always full buff for this boss because we need to get him down as fast as possible while evasion is up. Former doesn't like to go off, apparently. Before you run in, always use Seren Stem or else you'd be feared. And the fear lasts a while, so Seren Stem. Just do a standard rotation. He's dead. You want to turn off our Illusion Blade Dance for your Rogue Mage. And the best thing about farming easy mode is the potential for an illusion to drop, which is like 30 mil, or protection to drop, which can be 30 mil, maybe 25 mil. And if you get nothing, you have T6s. If you're trying to make like T14s like me. Okay, this is the corner where this guy aggroes no matter what if you try and go past him. So what I try and do is wait for him to go all the way far away so that he's nowhere near these mobs. That way I can just Shadow Prison and kill him. So right there he stops padding, Shadow Prison, no aggro for anybody else. Back into hide, and here's that archway I told you about earlier with the bats. Here's another one, and they'll spawn here. Just go to the right and you'll be able to avoid them. I think this is like the ugliest little path in this whole instance. Oh no, this water's just terrible. Oh, also look, there's no roof, no ceiling, anything. It's an open instance. Haven't seen that for a while. Usually it's been like crypts or something. Anyway, so for this boss, it's a little simpler. So I'm not gonna use 5s. That way I can do this run faster. Save 2 minutes, but you know, if you farm it over and over, it kinda, I don't know, it just feels better. This boss has a dot, so, and it lasts even after you kill him, so if you're like 10% HP and you kill him, you could die even after he's dead. So you might want to have a PPot ready towards the end of the fight or middle of the fight or whatever. And again, just like first boss, we always want to use evasion and dodge cape, because if you don't dodge, you die. And it's just, not dodging is not cool. It's not cool. So I'm waiting 40 seconds for stim. You should probably be using a crypt pot. Where is my crypt? I've only been using a deadly potion because in pillars there's no crit resistance, so might as well buff up P attack. My base P attack by 3000. That's like me upgrading 3 or 4 pieces of gear. That's one way to think of it. But in the new instance, I probably, if there's crit instance, whenever Welton comes out with their stuff, I'd just probably use PPots. It's the only way. Alright. So like I said, we're using both dodge caves. And there's a dot. It's about the only thing you need to know about in this boss. Dodge cave activated. Okay, I killed him before he got to use his skill. It's a dot on me. Now I also got a really ghetto illusion. I should start auto. What? Yeah, that's new. Okay, illusion blade dance. So back into hide. I was about to crash, I think. The pathway between second and third is really short. It's probably the most efficient, like, if you want to be lazy. Like, that was second, and this is third. I think this is the coolest looking boss in the instance. Looks pretty cool. So this boss spawns things from the ground. And they hit you for, I think, half your HP, and they stun you for 3 to 5 seconds, something like that. Just don't avoid them. They're not easy to miss. I mean, together. I think on low detail they're kind of mushy, but if you're on high detail like I am right now, they're super easy to like see. But I don't play high detail. I just crash so much now. I think it's probably having 50 add-ons. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so if you're feeling cheeky, you can use a seren at the start of this fight. Yeah, seren. Just because, I don't know, not getting stunned is nice. Not getting hit is nice. He just magical nukes, it seems like. This guy looks freaking like bomb. I don't know if these are eyes or teeth, though. Oh, well, his mouth's right there, so. But what if this mouth opened, and then this mouth opened? Oh, hello. Thinking about that. What if wings were tails? Dude, to have a tail like that instead of wings? I'd do that. So like 35 seconds until stim is ready. When I farm, I usually do the whole instance. Because, I don't know. Crashes won't happen if you just do one whole instance. Instead of doing one transport out, run back, one transport out, run back. You might be able to do 1 to 3 efficiently. But I think 1 to 5 is the best way to keep going without like making your eyes bleed. So, tambourine, and we're still using the dodge, always the dodge. Oh, immortality, I will die. So that works. Dodge. Dodge cape. Oops, I shadow step twice. See that thing right there to my left? If I walk on that, it does like a good amount of damage, and it stuns. Mystery, don't care about. It'll be a T6. No, please stop. Thank you. Ooh, what's that? A little glitch. I was about to not hide. So this pathway is a little weird for me. Like, you can see me stuttering, it's not me. Something's weird with the ground. And these mobs port for some reason, so they could port right in front of you. And aggro, so be careful about that. I'm sure by now there's tons of, probably not tons, there's a few Crypt of Eternity videos on YouTube. So I was trying to get mine up first. So I'm just like that, I guess. But, you know, thanks for muting my videos, Twitch. And you can't really appeal the videos. You can appeal them on Twitch to say, like, hey, can you unmute me? But it takes them like a month and a half to watch it, and by then, the video's gone because they delete videos after, I think, 4 days. Okay, so this boss, I'm gonna use, I think I can use 3s on here. but I don't know if I should be greedy. So I'm going to use 3s because I'm going to be greedy. And this guy, like second boss, he has a dot, but it's actually an AoE dot, so there'll be little clouds on the ground. If you're standing in them, you're going to get hit. But if you just move out of them, you won't be hit. And ads spawn, I think they're just extra ads that hit you. I don't know anything special about them. We're not a tank at all time to just stand and get strats. And farming easy with a party, unless you have like quest gear, it's not fun. There's this thread on the forums that talks about increasing easy mode groups to 12. I think it's a really good idea. There's a lot of guilds that are full of noobs that are level 90. I mean noobs gear-wise. And I'm sure they just want to run with each other, but all they can do is farm Haas, the SMDL. And why do they do it? Because there's 12 people in those parties, and they can just play with all their friends instead of like 6 or 5 of them. And so 12 people in easy mode would enable those noobs to play together and have fun, instead of just playing with like, hey, there's 6 of us, you know. And if you don't want to think of it that way, what's it gonna hurt? I'm gonna pull 11 alts through here to get like 4 times 12 Mentos from one boss. That is the stupidest thing I've heard if you want to make that argument. And anyway, if a bunch of noobs are running easy mode, then they're probably going to get easy mode gear to level up to normal mode. Like the progression it would just be so much tighter. So let's be greedy here. I'm a little afraid because I don't know if I use 5s or not, so I seem to like change my mind every time I come in here at this boss. Alright, don't be afraid. Fearless. Let's use dodge early. I'm gonna just use my damage speed. Okay, see that purple stuff? That's the fog, that's the dot. And I'm not being hit by it anymore. I don't know what these things do, so. Nothing again. Ah. So these things have a pretty impressive range of aggro. What I suggest doing as a rogue is always shadow prisoning. See, it aggroed before, like anything. Before I get shadow prison, it aggroed. So shadow prison, then throw to combo throw. These things have a 10-second stun. So, not worth it if you die, because you're already we're going to 5th boss right now. So scary. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Dead. No criterinos, man. I always do all of them, because ROM has bad coding, and what if, you know, one day it decides to not work when you're trying to farm easy bad things. So this is the last one, just to make around the corner we hide. And Shadow Prison, I hope it doesn't miss. And the reason I didn't Shadow Prison walk up into him and use a rotation is because if I'm walking up to here, he'd aggro to me, so, you know. I think... up around here, I'm pretty sure I use an invis pot because it's the last boss and I just want to get through it really fast without being afraid. Remember, if you're in hide and you use an invis pot, it pops you out of hide first. So you can, aggro will come to you. So don't do that. Get into a safe spot, unhide, and see if you're going to get aggro. And then use invis pot. Okay, here's another archway where bats spawn. I think it's this corner right here that I always use invis pot. Or do I not? Where's that bat at? Oh, hell. Oh, it's right above me. Oh, hello. Okay, who am I scared of right here? Who am I scared of? There's someone around here that I always aggro to. Okay, YOLO. There he is. Okay. I have a bat on me? I do, where is he? Okay. So after you kill the bats, the dots go away. But that bat did not move to hit me, so... yeah, I usually use an invis pot over, like, right here. Up here. And then I come through here, but be careful because you could be screwed Because you'd be coming through here, and this guy will pop on you if your invis pot goes away. So, oh yeah, and it's not really safe to like pop out an invis pot anywhere around here, unless you can actually get the 5th boss. And this is 5th boss, and I hear my cat meowing. Hello, kitty. Yeah. I'll just get back to, I think I have universal pots. Shut up. Shut up. No? Did I throw them away? That'd be me. I throw away universal pots. Yep, I definitely threw them away. Oh, the cat's touching my headset. Let's just use that. Okay. Oh, yeah, well that's great. Okay. So this boss, if you didn't notice, 3rd boss was tankier. If you were farming it yourself, 3rd boss has more PDEF or something, so your hits do less damage. And this guy seems to be the same way. He seems to have the same amount of PDEF as 3rd boss. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. You might want to have PPots ready. We're still doing the dodge, man. All the dodge. Dodge. Oh, I used a potion of exquisite skill. Thanks, Macro. That's all the boss in here. On normal and easy, there are only 5 bosses. And past that, there is nothing. But I will show you what it looks like. Oh, also at the time of this video, server mergers have just been announced. US Artemis will be getting merged with US Rene and Thalia. Oh, this chest, okay. Or Thalia, I don't know how you say it exactly. They will be coming to Artemis. The date is unknown as of this video. And all the other servers are going to Govinda. This is the very end of the instance. I'm assuming 6th and 7th boss will be spawned here. So after you kill 6th, 7th will spawn. So that's Crypt of Eternity easy mode. Hopefully hard mode comes out in a while. It's been like 2 or 3 months so far. No hard mode. Just remember, dodge is DPS in here. If you die, it's a waste of your time. You can farm for illusions and protections, which are like 30 mil stats. You'll need a extraction stone to pull them off of the gear. But is a pretty good net gain if you think about it. Getting 30 mil stat for doing easy mode. Well, thanks for watching. Just remember, if you're a rogue, don't be afraid of mobs and hide in here, okay? And dodge. Dodge, dodge, dodge.